Hey everyone, my name is Nishchay. I'll be talking about how usage tracking works in Parcel and how we use the data from it and how it can benefit both Parcel community and help future development of Parcel. So Parcel employs an opt-in model for usage tracking, which means that it's entirely up to you if you want to participate in it. And our aim is to protect user privacy while still gathering enough data that helps improve Parcel. So Parcel switched to an opt-in model in early 2019. So as you can see from the graph here, uh, the number of usage reports we were getting after the switch went down significantly. So to encourage more of you to turn usage tracking on while still having some control over what data you share, we now have usage tracking levels in Parcel. So we have three levels, and level one would be the basic version where you share your Python version, Parcel version, and uh, platform information. Level two would have some information about your config, like the names of providers, executors, and level three would include information about the execution time, number of apps that you ran, and number of apps that failed, on top of everything that was included in level one and level two. So to turn on usage tracking is easy. All you have to do is set the usage tracking attribute to 1, 2, or 3 in the configuration Python config object. Uh, I also want to note that the example configs provided by Parcel now have usage tracking level 1 on by default. And also, if you're currently using the Parcel tracking environment variable to share usage statistics, we've moved away from that, and usage tracking is now completely managed within the config. So let's see what data is exactly sent when you use usage tracking. So we send messages at 2 times. So one would be at workflow launch and one on workflow closure. And I want to note that the message sent on workflow closure is only for if you opt into tracking level 3. So if you're using 1 or 2, level 1 or level 2, there's only one message sent at the beginning of the workflow. And the exact JSON that is sent looks like this. So you have your Parcel version, Python version, the tracking level, and the names of the executors you're using. All this is sent at workflow launch. And if you've opted into level 3 tracking, there's another second message sent on workflow closure. So that has information about the workflow execution time, the number of apps that ran, etc. And we want to make the process as transparent as possible. So the all these messages that are sent can be viewed in the Parcel log file. So how is the data sent? So data is sent using a UDP so that there's minimal impact on your workflow performance. And this might cause some data loss to occur but it significantly reduces the chance that using usage tracking would impact your workflow performance. The data that is sent is then processed by AWS CloudWatch to generate a monitoring dashboard. So the dashboard is publicly accessible and has an overview of how Parcel is being used in various environments. So it shows information about total number of workflows ran over a period of time, most used Python versions, your platform informations, and also what are the executors that are most used, providers, and more. So here are a few snapshots of the dashboard. So this data is from the last 30 days. So you can see we hardly have any data here, and the counts of Python versions being so close together also makes it feel like the data we have is also mostly dominated by the automatic tests that are running, and the executors and providers data is probably mostly from Ben's laptop. So and let's talk about what the data we collect is going to be used for. So firstly, it would help focus development and maintenance effort. on the most used components of Parcel. We can also determine what Python versions to continue supporting. I think Ben wants to drop support for 3.8. So if you're still using 3.8, please let us know using usage tracking. We can also track the average age of Parcel installations and thereby figure out how long it takes for users to adopt most changes. And finally, it also the usage statistics data is crucial information to report to funders and justify continued support for Parcel. Just to have a quick summary, you can turn on usage tracking within the config, and all the data that is sent can be reviewed in the Parcel log file. And I want to add that Ben's going to be working on cleaning up and enhancing key areas of Parcel. So the best way to let him know that whatever you're using is important would be through usage tracking. And you can find more info about the dashboard and the tracking levels on the website. Thanks, and please turn on usage tracking.